Hi, everybody. Let's talk about the IDP we have in here. Many people have a lot of questions about this, but it's really, really easy. Let me explain how it works, okay? So finding the surface area is the first question right here. Each square is a 1 square meter. So when we're looking for the area, it's a two-dimensional object. Two-dimensional object. How big that is called a net. How big this net really is. Or you think about if you open a box, how big the box really is. And that looks like triangular prism opened up. Because if you put together, and that's going to be something like this. That's better. A hard time drawing with this thing. Okay. Something like that. Okay. It's a triangular prism. And if you opened up the net, it looks like this. You want to know how many square meters you have? Just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And this whole line is 7. So the total is 4 times 7, 28 squares. That's 28 of them. And let's count this one. That's 1. That half, another one, that's 2. 2 and a half, right? Not exactly a half, because if you figure that's a half, how little minute? We're just going to treat it less like a half, okay? We're going to treat it like half. It's a very little tiny differences. So we have here the same thing that have to be matched, right? So it can be 2 and a half as well. Then you add them all together. 2 and a half plus 2 and a half from here to here together is about 5. 5 plus 28, you got 33 square meters. That's what you do, because they told you every single square is 1 square meter. How many square you're gonna have how many square meters? All right, and that's how easy that really is. And you count this one, do the exactly same thing, count how many you have, put the number in there. I'm gonna do this real quick, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 9 in the middle. How many is this? This is 1, 1, again 2 and a half, right? 2 and a half. Also, here's the 2 and a half. Here's also 2 and a half. It's also 2 and a half. If you put together that, that's net should be give you pyramid actually, rectangular pyramid. In fact, particularly square pyramid. Okay. Apologize, this drawing is not like good. It's really hard with this thing in my hand right now. Let me try again. All right, that's better one. Okay, that's the most I can do. So this is a net. That's called a net. Net for the square pyramid. Let's count how many. There's 9 in the middle. 1, 2, 3. These together is a 5. That's another 5. 5, 5, 10, 10 pound 19. 119 square yard. This time square yard. 10 different unit. Okay. That's how easy it really is. You can take screenshot and you can rewind this video if you want to. So I'm gonna continue. All right. It's clear. Next question, calculate the lateral area. Remember, lateral area is what? No top, no bottom. Remember that, that's 2 boxes, okay? No top, no bottom. Must memorize, okay? Must memorize. Total area, surface area, just add them all up. All right. Note, this is a square pyramid. You got to know the name, right? Square pyramid. So if you find the lateral area, just no top, no bottom. Since the top is this point, so already I have no top, but it does have bottom. So we just don't count the bottom. Since the square have one side, two sides, three sides on the other side, and there is about 4 sides. And since they are all, this is a square pyramid, every single side should be exactly the same. Exactly the same. If I can find one side, multiply by 4, I will get all of them. You got what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's the strategy we're gonna use. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. If I take this part out, this panel at the front out, it looks like a triangle. All right, so he said this height actually is 7.8 meter. This small base, the triangle's base is 6.4 meter. Be careful, this is not area. This is the base for the small triangle, okay? So one-dimensional object. You can see meter, and no squares. So finding the area of the triangle is what? Again, 2 boxes you need to memorize, okay? Triangle is half based on height. I use small base, small height as a letter to represent the situation. Half base is 4, unless half, sorry. 6.4 multiplied by 7.8. Half this is going to be 3.2, isn't that? So it's going to be equals to 3.12 times 7.8. All right. 7.8, that's times 3.4, 3.2. 16, 15, 24, 21, 23, add them up, 6, 9, 4, 2 digits. Move to the left twice. Da 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 da. All right, 24.96. If I put right here 24.96, will you say that's the right answer? No. Why? Because that's only one panel. You see that? All this calculation was one panel. Is right here. I'm calculating this panel's area. Remember, we have 4 different sides. We're talking about earlier. 4 sides. That's the lateral area. So you find lateral area, you find one side, then you multiply by 4. That's times 4. You know what? This is really close to 25. He didn't say I cannot round up. I'm gonna round down this to 25. Make that be a little bit easier. 25 times 4 is what? Boom, boom, 100. So it'll be a little bit less than 100. Okay. What's the unit? Remember, this is a 2-dimensional object, so we're going to use meter square. Okay. That's how you do that. The lateral surface area. Lateral area. So let's talk about the total area. Well, if lateral area, no top, no bottom, total area just has the top and the bottom. Since this guy doesn't have a top, just a point. Just add up the bottom, right? So the bottom is going to be, looks like a square, right? Square. And 6.4 is one side. What's the area of the square? 6.4 times 6.4, yeah. 6.4 times 6.4. Then we have to add. We have to add this 100 meters square. Let's give me a total. 6.4, 6.4, that equals to 6.4, 6.4 multiplied together for 16. 25, 24, 36, plus 2, 38. And I'm up 6, 9, 10, 4, 2 digits. Da-da, da-da. All right, it's 40, about 40.96. I can round up again. I'm going to call it 41. 41 plus 100. So the answer should be 141. 141 meters squared. Don't forget. Okay. Circle your answer. Remember, circle your answer. Okay. All right. So that's how you do number 3. You ready? Take a screenshot, or you can rewind this video later. Let me clear out more on the next question. If you already finished all those questions, you can just check the answer. If the answer has difference from mine, you can double check mine. I'll check yours. So contact me if I make mistakes. All right, let's talk about this thing. This is what's the definition? What that looks like? Oh my goodness. This is actually a prism, isn't it? You got the top right here, that base right here. Again, if you want to looking for this lateral area, no top, no bottom. No top, no bottom. We don't calculate here, don't calculate that. We don't count. We just count one side. Let's use different color. One side right here, this is front panel. Okay. I use different color on here. The back panel. Can you see it? Can you see? Kind of like a messy. Oh my gosh. So that is the other back panel. It's kind of messy. But anyway, so this is front panel, back panel on that. You say 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's kind of better, huh? 2 is the other side, not the top. Okay, the 2 maybe 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These 3 panels add together, we should give you the area, the lateral area. Add them up. Let's do the front panel. Panel 1. Panel 1. So we have the bottom. This is looks like a rectangular shape. So we have 5 and 6. It's going to be 5 times 6. The area going to be 5 times 6, 30 inches square. Remember area, okay? Second panel, this part, okay? So the right here, we need to use this and multiply that. Well, I don't know the last row. You just have to use the Pythagorean Theorem to find it out. I don't think there's any other way. I assume you should know Pythagorean Theorem. If you don't remember that, it's going to something called a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. For that triangle on the bottom, we have something like this. 3, 6, right triangle. This is going to be my A, this is going to be my B. It's going to be my C. All right. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So that means 3 squared plus 6 squared equals to my the long line right here, C squared. That's 9, 36, which is equals to C squared. That's going to be 45 C squared. All right. So that's equals c squared. Equals c squared. We can say we have square root on both sides. I don't know whether you guys learned this or not, but that's the question you requested to do. You have to find the last line to find a second panel. Yeah. This is easy, 3 times 5. This is 15. Third panel is 15. It's easy already. But let's finish this one. You got square root 45 is c squared. If you don't know how to do this, at this check, did they put the question too hard for you? I think the number was the problem. Anyway, continue this. This can become 5 times 9 in the middle, 3 times square root 5. Okay. I don't know you guys learned square root, all that stuff yet. You should. And if you have difficulties, next time we can have a little bit session for this. Okay. Let's continue. So we found this one is 3 times square root 5. That's what we found. So find the second panel going to be 3 times 5 times square root 5. It's going to be 15 square root 5. That's the panel on that side, the second panel. The third panel is what is right here. 3 is on the bottom, height is 5. So it's 3 times 5 is 15. Now add them all up. 15 plus 30 is 45. And plus 15 times square root 5. I don't think they designed this question very well. It's pretty hard on y'all. But that's the answer. Yeah. This is one way to do. The other way is think about this whole thing. If you tear this thing open, that looks like a rectangular shape. Something like this. Rectangular shape with a little triangle attached on top. If you fold it, obviously if you have a triangle came with it. All right, so you're finding the area here. You can use the parameter of this triangle multiplied by the height. I think they should give the answer right here. The number should be given. Like in this text, all those questions are actually from textbook. Sometimes I do make mistakes on those things. This unit is inches square. On the total area, just add the top and bottom. Add the total top and top. 3 times 6 is triangle, right? Right triangle. From the area, what do you do? Base times height divided by 2, right? So 3 times 6 is 18. That divided by 2, which is 9. However, you have to add the top one. Since they are the same, just multiply by 2. It should come back to 18. Total area is 18 plus all that. 45 plus 15 square root 5. So that should be equals to about 63. 63 plus 15 square root 5. That should be the answer for the total area, okay? Inches square again. You ready? Okay, you can rewind. Again, this question is a false design. You have to use Pythagorean theorem to find the very last line right here. Otherwise, you can't find the back panel. Right? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, guys. I think number 5. There's a mistake they made. The triangular pyramid is a problem. We don't call it triangular pyramid. It's a square pyramid. Just cross this name out. Okay. So square base is going to be a pyramid, square pyramid. You don't have a triangular pyramid with square base. It's a very bad description. Top looks like this. Each triangular face, he's talking about every single side is triangle because of the pyramid, right? So each face has the 50 feet tall, that's the height. That's the 58. And the base, 34 feet wide. That is talking about the base, the triangle. How many square feet to the marble to cover the face is talking about the lateral. Because the base you don't need. It's continuous goes down. It's a very big marble thing they built. So all we need to do is find the lateral area. No top, no bottom. No top, no bottom. Finding one face multiplied by 4, 那么大. Okay. So finding the triangular area, A will be equals to half base times height. Base times height, half, which is half 34 times 58. Last, about 15 plus 2, 17. 17 times 58. That should give you the area of that triangle. Okay. That equals to 58 times 17. Six, 8, 9, 986. Was unit feet, square feet. Okay. Second dimension, talking about the area, lateral area. However, we're not finished because this is only one triangle. This pyramid has 4 different sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had to times 4 to find the total area, the lateral area. So 986 times 4, what equals to? About 3,954. So that's the answer. Lateral area will be 3,954 square feet. Ta-da! Okay, it's a good question if they didn't make mistake about that word triangular pyramid. No, it's not. That's not a triangle pyramid. It's actually square base. If you have a square base, we call it square pyramid. Otherwise, no. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cross number 6. We don't do number 6. There's something in the middle. Use Pythagorean Theorem again. It's very complicated. So you don't have the number 6. Thank you so much. Hope this helped. Bye.